third grade, we are currently using math workshops during our math time. This week, Mr. Ed's class is working on inverse operations and fact families. Every Monday, students receive whole group instruction on the week's objective. Every day before math workshops, a mini lesson is done, and then students will rotate to different workstations. Here we see the teacher workstation. At the teacher workstation, students will work in small groups with the teacher on their level. The lesson at the teacher workstation will also cover the objectives for the day. We use a variety of different instructional methods, including using the smartboard, whiteboards and dry erase markers, or iPads. The activity will change every single day. Next in the rotation is the independent workstation. Here, the students will work independently on the objective that was just covered at the teacher workstation. Students will also have an opportunity to listen to the lesson from the teacher workstation again if needed. The work at the independent workstation will change from group to group depending on the student's level and ability. Students will have an opportunity to work hands-on with the strategies that were taught on Monday, at the teacher workstation, and during the mini lesson. Students can use whatever strategies they find work best for them. Here you can see students using different strategies to solve multiplication and division problems. Next, students will move to the game station, probably the favorite station. Here, students will play a game that emphasizes and encourages the students to use the skills that they learned during the teacher workstation and on the mini lesson. Today, students are playing a modified version of the board game Sorry. The game cards have been replaced with multiplication facts that the students have to solve, and then, if answered correctly, they get to do whatever action is placed on the card. Each week, the game will change according to whatever objective is being covered for the week. Finally, students will move to the fact workstation. At the fact workstation, students will work on basic facts or possibly vocabulary for the unit. Today, students are using the computer to play a game called Bonk the Mole, in which they must identify the mole holding the sign that shows the correct factors for the product that is given at the top of the screen. Typically, the fact workstation will change every single day. Students won't always use the computer. Some days they'll use their fact cards to quiz each other on multiplication facts, or they may take practice multiplication quizzes. One of the activities that's typically done on Whole Group Instruction Monday is the creation of an anchor chart. An anchor chart holds all the important information covered in the lesson. Students will copy the information from the anchor chart into their own math notebooks. Then the large anchor charts will be hung around the room so students can refer to them whenever needed.